Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Have you ever wondered what is the relationship between the things that we know and the way that we behave in society?
Well, in this video, we'll see everything related to epistemology, ethics, and their relationship. Let's get to see more about it.
The philosophical scenario that we will be presenting is ethics in modern society, and the research question that we chose was authors such as Kant, Voltaire, and other thinkers of the Enlightenment consider that with the application of knowledge, we could reach a significant and ethical level of development. How do ethics and epistemology help the construction of fairer societies? Ethics, also referred to as moral philosophy, is, according to Singer, 2023, the discipline concerned with what is morally good and bad, and what is morally right and wrong. It is concerned with defining humans' values and purpose. It sets a standard to judge human action and decision making. Its main branches are applied ethics, which is basically specific situations, which refers to practical habits and duties, and metaphysics.
And now, I would like to talk to you about the definition of epistemology. So, now, let's get to see it. In line with Martinique and Stroll in 2023, it is a philosophical study of the nature, origin, and limits of human knowledge. It explores and reflects upon what we know or what we think we know. Some of the inquiries of epistemology are the nature of knowledge, knowledge of the external world, occasional knowledge, etc.
In terms of the philosopher Immanuel Kant, ethical education is a process that involves care, discipline, instruction, training, and formation. While education has multiple aims, an essential aspect of ethical education for Kant is a moral formation with the parents in a mature way of living. Kant also considers that humans have a natural disposition for good. Therefore, an ethical education can correct humans' bad behaviors and enforce their good behaviors. In Kant's Doctrine of Virtue, he states that a human's moral education must begin not with an improvement of mores, but with the transformation of his attitude of mind and the establishment of character, although it is customary to proceed otherwise and to fight vice individually, while leaving their universal root undisturbed.
Many philosophers have proposed and analyzed the idea and concept of the relationship between epistemology and ethics. Philosophers such as Scalar, Husserl, Gasset, and Ortega have established papers on the limits of ethical rules reached regarding knowledge. According to the modern philosopher Pascal Engel in 2015, a number of different things are called epistemic norms. Epistemic norm number 1: epistemic values such as truth, knowledge, or rationality. Epistemic norm number 2: very high profile norms for belief and knowledge, such as the norm that one ought to believe what is true. Epistemic norm number 3: general principles of rationality, such as those of deductive logic, of inductive logic, of probability theory, of the logic of belief revision. Epistemic norm number 4: particular norms or conceptual roles attached to concepts. Nevertheless, what all these different kinds of norms have in common is that they all concern the epistemic appraisal of our beliefs in terms of their relations to truth, knowledge, or justifiedness. It is possible to compare the conclusions of different thinkers throughout the time about a certain topic. A comparison between the ideas that were presented at the end of the Enlightenment, provided by Scalar, Husserl, Gasset, and Ortega, and the ideas that are currently discussed, provided mainly by Engel, can enrich and widen the points of view observed in the relationship between epistemology and ethics. Well, now that we have checked all of these great philosophers' ideas and thoughts, we can check our own conclusions.
But before that, we will repeat our initial question, which was authors such as Kant, Voltaire, and other thinkers of the Enlightenment consider that with the application of knowledge, we could reach a significant and ethical level of development. How do ethics and epistemology help the construction of fairer societies?
So, let's start with you, Isa. What do you think?
I think that epistemology and knowledge are very important, as we both mentioned in our different perspectives that we investigated, because having knowledge and having a certain knowledge of philosophy can help us think more about our actions and affect our decision making. But the most important part about this kind of philosophical knowledge is ethics, because it affects our actions and our responsibilities in society. And what about you, Carol? What do you think?
Well, as you said, after checking all of these philosophers' ideas, I think I have to disagree with you, because I think both epistemology and ethics are really important to create a fair society. Because, yes, maybe ethics is quite important, but if we relate knowledge with epistemology and ethics, we can create rules and norms, as the one that we saw with angel ideas. We can create norms that everyone can benefit from, and we can create more conscious norms and rules to create a better society. And well, that was all for today's video. I hope you liked it a lot. We enjoyed a lot discovering of this new type of philosophy, and see you in our next chapter. See you!
See you guys. Thank you.